Hey kitty, can you see me? I was trying I was trying to turn the camera long ways for like the long form. But it's not gonna work that way. It looks like. So hey kitty, how are you tonight?
Can you pass me the charger for this?
Yeah, where is it? I'm just going
somewhere.
Really, are you getting feedback? I don't hear feedback this time. Let me know.
So you could have placed that way. Be all here.
What? The light's not very good in here. I have a visitor over today. So I apologize about the light situation. I'm gonna have to get more lighting. Hi Helena. Can you hear me? Thanks for joining us. Excuse me. Where's my water? So, Kitty, are you getting feedback or no? I'm losing everything tonight, you guys. It's silly. Anyways, how are you all tonight? You're welcome, Helena. Thank you. I have a special little, kind of, I guess you could call it a craft. Kitty. Kitty likes Helena. Anyways, Kitty requested something. You guys are cute. Kitty requested something last week. I don't know if you remember, Helena, what it was, but he requested a terrarium. So we're going to do a terrarium tonight for Kitty. Echoes a bit. Maybe that's why. I mean, there is a lot of reverberation in this room, so I could understand that. But as long as I'm not like that tinning echo, then we're good. Because that's annoying as can be. So, you excited, Kitty? I'm glad. I'm very glad that you're excited for this little project. So, I have a suggestion for you guys that want to do like plants, but terrarium building, plant keeping, what have you, on the low. I see a lot of times, and this is what I did for this, and I had another one that I wanted to use that was actually better, but when I moved, it fell out in the van, so I don't know where that is anymore. But you can find a lot of times at the store plants that have like been tipped over and have fallen out of their pot. No echo, good. Have fallen out of their pot or what have you, have gotten damaged. Like the pot itself is no good, but the plant is still good. You can take that plant like up to the manager and ask for a discount, and they're always going to discount it. I've never had them not discount it. So you can get plants really cheap like that. Just keep your eye open. In my grocery store, my local grocery stores, they have like little plant sections where the floral, department is, and that's like where I found these at. So you never know where you're gonna find them. It could be the grocery store, it could be Lowe's, it could be, Michael's, I don't know, anything like that. Here we have Hobby Lobby. I don't know if anybody there has, that's watching me has Hobby Lobbies where you're at. But yeah, so pretty much anywhere that you can find live plants, you're gonna find some that get tipped over. So there's a tip as for finding plants on the cheap. So this little buddy right here, and technically he doesn't need dirt. I can't decide if it's a poinsettia, or not a poinsettia, I'm sorry, a bromeliad. I think it's a bromeliad, but it's also an air plant. So technically, I don't think it needs any dirt, and it's not in the best condition, as you can see, because it's not had any moisture at its base. So we're gonna see if we can save it. What do you guys think? I always hate it having that on. Kitty, you're funny. Someone took their like away. They didn't like the plant. They said the plant stinks. Oh, you gotta love this, you guys. So, thanks, Elena. I'm gonna try and save this scraggly little plant. The other one, like I said, was a lot better. It was like this one. I'll show you here in a second. But and it had fallen out of its pot as well, so we got both of them. But then, like I said, the one got lost moving. So I'll show you here real quick. It's like I don't know what they call it, like a hope plant or a love plant, something like that. Like love bamboo or lucky bamboo. I don't know. But it's not bamboo. It's something else. I had to fight it out on my little basket of plants that I brought over so far because I haven't brought all of my plants yet. But it was like this. So I think this is really cool. I love seeing this one is loose in its pot too. I should just do this one. But that other one needs a home worse, so we'll save that for a different day, I guess, or I'll just repot it and what have you. Put that down there. Okay, so I've got everything set up on the bed. I don't think you guys can really see it yet. I'm gonna have to kind of turn the camera that direction. So I've got, and Kitty probably remembers this. I already had it around. I think it's so cute. It has a little handle. You can take your terrarium with you. If you're like those rich girls who'd like to take their puppies with them. Hey, Vanilla Frogs. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought it was really adorable. So I had to grab it. And we were going to do a different type of terrarium with this not so long ago. But we ran out of time, like we went way over on time. So I'm gonna go ahead and utilize this since I already had it tonight. And then, of course, as we do other terrariums, I'll get new things, new cool things to put them in. So Vanilla Frogs, make sure to join us every week. You never know what I might be doing. I might be playing with the critters, showing you guys the critters. Might be building terrariums. Might even be doing reptile art. Like, you really just don't know. So. But we have a lot of fun. That's what we strive to do. That's the most important thing. So I also had packed moss. I do not like the color of sphagnum moss. It's very good at holding moisture, but it's not pretty to the eyes, but it's all that I can find. And this type of plant has to have moss around it. Like I said, technically I don't even think it needs dirt, but we're going to put it in some dirt anyways. Sorry, I had to drink some water. So as you can see, I've already got some dirt in here. I had already put dirt in here when we were gonna do the other terrarium, and it got left in there. And so for time's sake, I figured I'll just leave it in here. I was gonna dump it out, but that just creates so much more work. Dumping it out, so I'm finding somewhere to dump it out and then re-dump it in. So I hope you guys don't mind. Hey Thomas, I'm so glad you could join. I wondered where you were. Nice to see you. How are you tonight? We're terrarium building tonight, so you know, get ready, get excited. We're building little mini handheld terrariums. So you want to put about this much dirt is probably good. We may end up putting some more dirt around it, like after I put the plant down in there, but we'll see as we go. So, and this poor little plant is all beat up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like all, it's really like not, in good color or condition for that. You can't stay long. Oh, okay. Well, I understand. I appreciate you stopping by, Thomas, for as long as you can. I always love to see you guys here, even if it's for 5 minutes. So, is that a pineapple? Yes, it's the top of SpongeBob's home. No, it's like a bromeliad. It's like an air plant. Hi, Lemon. How are you tonight? Thank you. I'm glad you think it's cute. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. Thomas, on your way out, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. And I hope you have a great night if I don't catch you. You're doing great. I'm glad to hear that. Well, you're doing good, you said, but I take that as great. I'm glad to hear that, Lemon. Thanks for joining us. We're glad to have you here. We're going to put this little guy in some dirt and moss and see if I can save it. So, what you're going to want to do first is kind of take it and gently push it down into the little bit of dirt, about inch and a half of dirt. And this, of course, is going to get bigger than this terrarium pretty fast if I'm able to save it. So it will have to be replanted. It's probably easier to put the moss down in here first, but then you can't bury this. It's harder to do so. I think I broke one of the leaves, you guys. It's been on the verge. Then that just knocks it all off. So you want to center it. That's a good thing. If it's off-centered, it doesn't look very good. I mean, you gotta be gentle, especially with a plant that's not doing well, because you could just end up like breaking it all apart on accident. So, and that is not centered, that is off-centered. So let me try and move it over a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry I'm not paying much attention to the chat at the moment because I am fully committed to this. Still off-centered. That's better. It has like a slight slant to it anyways, so it's like wanting to go to that side. So we'll just make that the front. It looks like it's gonna like try and grow out more that way. So we'll go ahead and leave it like that. And like I said, I would recommend getting some more more colorful terrarium moss. If you're using moss for like just plant terrariums, then you can get dyed moss. Moss comes in all sorts of different colors. Just don't use it in terrariums that you keep your animals in. So that is no bueno. No bueno. See, and this is going to be a little bit more difficult getting the moss in there down on the sides, but it's doable. It's doable. You just want to kind of cover the dirt because the moss holds in the moisture, and this is a tropical plant, so it's going to need the moisture. Pineapple is best on pizza, Kitty. Ugh, that's gross. I'll pick the pineapple off the pizza and eat it, but I won't eat it on my pizza. That's icky. I like bacon and beef pizza. It tastes like a cheeseburger. It's really good. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it, but if you haven't, definitely do. So this moss is not wanting to work with me very well. Sphagnum moss is like long and stringy. We'll see. we'll see how this works out. And you'll have to be patient, obviously, with getting the moss in there. Depending on the plant, this is a harder plant to get the moss around because of the way the leaves are structured. But yeah, it just depends on the plant how easy it's going to be to get the moss down in there. And I don't know where any of my stones are, my river rocks or anything like that, because I probably would have added some of those, like on top of the moss, just for color, because this moss has absolutely no color. And I have another lithop. Kitty plans retaliation for this is. So does the little handheld terrarium have a lid, or does it not need one? No, it doesn't need one. This terrarium came without a lid, so no lid needed. But you know, if you don't have a pocket puppy, then you can take it with you places, and it can be your status symbol. And I'm kind of joking, but I think it would be funny to see someone carrying around a little terrarium. It would be really cool. Like, remember those shoes from the 60s, those platform shoes, you guys, with the goldfish in them? Well, I think that was awfully inhumane. However, it would be really cool to have platform shoes with a terrarium built into them. That would be cool. What do you guys think? This is what I'm thinking. I'm a big hippie, but I would still wear platform shoes, even though they're not in style right now. They are not in style. I think it's funny how, fashion like goes and comes back. When I was in middle school, my grandmother took me back to school shopping on Melrose Avenue. My grandfather produced Miami Vice, the original Miami Vice. So um, they lived down in Palm Springs in a very nice home. And my grandmother, therefore, took me to Melrose Avenue to do my back to school shopping. And we went to this cute little boutique, and I wanted these bell bottom pants so bad, you guys, like so bad. So, light on it for sure. I don't know if you guys. So, Lemon, are you talking about carrying it around? Yeah. Kitty's talking about pizza with pineapple still. So, I wanted bell bottoms, and my grandmother absolutely refused to let me get bell bottoms. She said that everybody would laugh at me and tease me, and I was not allowed to get the bell bottoms. I was allowed to get this baby doll dress though, which was really cool. But what ended up happening, so I go back to school. I think it was going into the 7th grade. And so I go back to school and everybody's wearing bell bottoms. I was so flaming mad at my grandmother. And then everybody teased me, you all, because I was wearing a baby doll dress, and those had not come back into fashion yet. Everybody teased me and said that I was pregnant. So, my grandmother didn't know what she was talking about. I did. But oh well. I have a really cool grandma, so I was lucky there. So just slowly and like evenly, you want to try and make it even, so like the moss isn't like real high on one side and real low on the other side. You don't want to cover any of the leaves because those will die off if you do that. And any die off you have on the plant is never good because it can just affect the rest of the plant. So you want to keep those leaves above the moss. what other stories can I tell you guys? So I got my new girl Lizzie. What was it, on Wednesday? You guys will see more of her soon. Kitty, I don't think that you watched the unboxing video for Lizzie. Yeah, I don't think you saw that. I uploaded an unboxing video. I have so much stuff, you guys, I need to edit and upload. It's not even funny. And, you know, honestly, like, sometimes it's overwhelming doing it all by myself. I wish that I had some help with editing. I've got like thousands upon thousands of pictures and videos, and so a lot of times it's about finding videos and finding pieces, you know, footage, film footage, and having to piece it together. Like when I'm doing a long form video, if you guys are familiar with the channel, you know that I don't source my photographs or video from other people. I use my own. So it takes a long time, like, to do like an informational video. I'm sure I probably have enough footage now for like to do my leopard gecko video. But that's like takes a long time of going and stringing together all of the leopard gecko footage that I have. So like when you go into the editing app, you have to place like each piece where you want it. Otherwise, you can't like rearrange it once you've already you know, done it. So it's just, you know, you've got to know exactly what you want, where you want it. So those videos do take a long time, mostly because of the film footage that has to be collected. And that's why a lot of people just source other people's material. Of course, most people usually give credit to the person who took the video, but if I can just shoot it myself, then I would rather that. And I'll be honest with you guys, it is very difficult to find truly free stock footage. I don't know why this is, but it is so. And I don't want watermarks of any sort in my content. I think that would not look good. That just fell like right into place. It belongs there. I really wish that I had more colorful moss, you guys. You can push the moss down into the soil. Plus, it's like, depending on the moss that you're using, it could stick up a little bit. You might want it to, you know, go down a little bit. Might not want it sticking up so high, that's what I'm trying to say. It's up, so push it down. And there we got a little buried leaf. That's a beginner leaf right there. And I actually think that looks pretty good. Oh, I know what I have to tell you guys. My incubator with my crested gecko eggs somehow got turned down 17 degrees, therefore killing all of the eggs that were in there. I'm still incubating them, but I'm sure they're dead. They can't be, the temperature can't be lowered like that. If they go down too drastically in temperature too fast, it will kill them. And when incubators turn down, it starts to go right to incubating at that temperature. So I discovered my eggs incubating instead of at 22 degrees Celsius, because my incubator only reads in Celsius. They were at 5 degrees Celsius. And I fixed the problem, but it's too late, I'm sure, which is sad. I'm just extremely happy that I didn't have more eggs in there, and like more valuable eggs. These particular eggs, they were valuable. They were gonna be worth probably about $150. But I have much more valuable eggs that are gonna be laid soon, so that's a bonus. I try and look at the bright side of things the best I can. And I apologize, you guys. I don't have wheels right now. My car broke down, and I have not obtained a new one yet. So it's hard for me to get around. Otherwise, I would have gotten some better supplies for this as well. And I've got like stuff still over at the old place that needs to be brought over. And I could have swore I brought my box of moss, but I cannot find it anywhere. I looked through everything. I was very frustrated. I had to take this moss out of an old hide for one of the pets. This is Snow's moss, the old hide that I used to have, and when I first got him when he was a baby, and he still fit in this hide. I'll show you guys. He used to fit in this, and he's so big now he doesn't fit in it anymore. See, this was his old hide, and I'm dropping moss all over the place. It was full of moss for him to lay on. But my baby is not such a baby anymore and does not fit in that to save his life. So, and you guys will be seeing more of him soon. I posted a picture of him. It's so cute. He's laying with the love lobster, and he's all curled up. Let me see. Okay, Kitty, what happened? What happened to you? Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate it. It really, really upset me. I moved, where there's kids, and I know it had to have been one of the kids. I just wish they would have come and told an adult, because the issue could have been, remedied, and everything would have been fine as long as I had known right away. But I've spoken to my landlord about it. He says he's going to get down to the bottom of it, so I have to trust that he will. And he's also going to make space for my incubators and all the stuff that I have. If my email images... What? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Love lobster. Yes, no. I'll show you what the love lobster is, Elena. I love stuffed animals, and I don't even have all my stuffed animals here. And I pass this trait. It's crazy, the things that you pass down to your children. So my 16-year-old son, my youngest child, still loves stuffed animals. And he's a boy, and he's not ashamed of it whatsoever. He loves squishmallows. He loves any stuffed animal I send him, though. But I started him one Valentine's Day. I got him this cute little koala bear that, clings on to stuff. And it's not very big. It's like this big. I gotten it from Walmart, and I gave it to him for Valentine's Day, and he named it Mr. Koala. And he carried it with him everywhere, absolutely everywhere. He was not, his school, they did not allow you to bring, you like it, I'm going to show you what it does here in a second. So, he was not allowed to bring toys to school, but he would get caught constantly sneaking Mr. Koala to school, and I just couldn't get mad at him because that's just so adorable. It was really a security thing for him. My son is autistic, so but he's really, really high functioning. Like, he's gonna go to college and he's gonna be someone. The child's amazing. So I'm gonna show you what the love lobster. So yeah, I know genetically I passed on my love for stuffed animals to my child. So, like, you don't just pass on hair color. There's other things too, other traits that I have that, like, he didn't even know that I had. He started when he was like 7 or 8 to obsessively wash his hands until they crack and bleed, and I used to do the same thing. I had to break myself of it. So that's another thing that I passed on to my child. Wonderful, right? Look, isn't that adorable? I've never seen anything like it in my life. A love lobster, that's what it is. Now you know what my love lobster is. So yeah, that's my adorable little guy. But yeah, there's a picture that I posted of Snow, and he is the gecko. When you go on to, thank you, Lemon, devil dog. No, floppy little antennas. He's not a devil. He's so adorable. But yeah, I got him for Valentine's Day this year. Yeah, devil. Don't mention devils. You're gonna scare the heck out of Kitty. So yeah, there's my little love lobster, and then I've got my little family of like squishmallows in the back right there. One of them's reversible, and I love that. That's just so cool. We got totally off the topic of the terrarium, but that's fine. That's something that we do here. It's a reference to what movie? Are you talking about like what's that movie from oh, what's that haunted doll's name? I can't think of it right now, but Devil Doll is the name of a movie. Oh, okay. I don't watch a whole lot of movies, honestly. If I do, they're on Netflix. Chucky, Annabelle. That's right, Annabelle. That you got it, Lemon. Yay! I wish I had a prize to give you. But stick around, subscribe, and I do contests, so that is a thing on the channel. Like I said, we have a lot of fun. You never know when you tune into the live every Saturday night. I do these at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You never know what we might be doing. So yeah, we just like to have a lot of fun. That's what the channel is about. I mean, it's for information, and it's for but it's for entertainment as well. So that's like what I'm here to do, is try and entertain you guys in the best way I know how. And my shorts seem to be it. So I mean, we're pretty much done with the terrarium. I think that looks good, pretty even. It's got a little bit much on that side right there, but that's fine. It'll do. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist, but it still doesn't have to be perfect. So where is my water? And you don't have to have a fancy spray bottle. You can just water it. I just have this for the reptiles, so. And you want to take it and you want to give it a nice dousing of water. Make sure that the water saturates down into the soil some, and just make sure that you keep the moss moist, because like I said, the reason for putting it in there is to hold the moisture around the base of the plant. The dirt's having a hard time absorbing some of the water. I didn't realize it was that impacted. So there you guys go. There's just a cute little, I saved a plant from the store. Carry around like a fashion statement, because you're Paris Hilton. And yeah, just a little handheld, cute little quick save a plant. Make yourself something cute terrarium. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We do different types of terrarium building. It's not always going to be miniature. It's not always going to be like, you're trying to save something and I'm just kind of throwing something together. This was thought out, but like I said, I had a different plant in mind and I had a different type of moss in mind. And literally when I was moving, I swore I had brought it because Kitty wanted the terrarium, and I had gotten the plants and I needed the green moss to go in here. And I can't find that box. So I hope it turns up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little terrarium build. Bunch of moss I gotta find a spot for. So I have like a lot of room here to do my reptile stuff. My landlord's totally cool with it, which I am so do what, need a lot of sun? Are you talking about the plants? This particular, oh thank you, Lemon. It does have a nice color variance. I do agree with you there. This particular type of terrarium, it needs sunlight, but you're gonna want to put it in a place that's like indirect sunlight. If it gets straight on sunlight, you're going to most likely kill it. So, put it in, like I said, indirect, a spot in your house with indirect sunlight. So, this particular type of plant, and it is a tropical plant, but this is the type of plant that like would hang up in the trees in the shade and get the sun that it gets through the branches and the leaves. Therefore, you don't want to put it in direct sunlight because they will wither and they will die, even if they have the correct amount of moisture. So do be careful with that. So since we have a little bit of time left, well, it gets most of its water from the air. Um, Thank you very much, Lemon. I appreciate the things that you have said. You're quite sweet. I hope that you continue to join us. Um, so with an air plant, it gets a lot of its moisture from the air, but you do still need to water it some. Air plant is kind of like a, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, not a very accurate term for all of them because, like I said, the majority of them you do need to water at least somewhat to keep them alive. I have quite a few air plants that I've just fallen behind and stuff, and they don't get enough water, and they've wilted, which is sad because they're in little isopod pots. I haven't shown you guys. They're so adorable. When I get them, that's probably something we'll do is I'll replant a plant in there and show you guys how to do that. There's different ways that you can plant. I guess you could call it air plants. One way that you can do it is like you can use pretty much anything you want. Like one year, what I did, well, because I'm from South Florida, so I lived in Miami at the time, which is where I'm like originally from, and I had moved back there. So down Chrome Avenue, which is the old highway that goes from Miami down to Homestead, there's all these different like vendors that will sell air plants on the side of the road. And I'm not talking an air plant like this, like just a normal green air plant, nothing really special about it. I'm talking some spectacular air plants with beautiful blooms on them and everything. So I went and I bought a bunch of them because they're like cheap. They're like $1, $3, stuff like that. And then I went down to uh, Key Largo, and I got some shells at this place called the Shell Factory, and then I just took moss and I put it in the shell, and I hot glued the little air plants in there, and then hot glued a magnet to the back, and I made little air plant magnets for everybody for Christmas. So, and that was a lot of fun because I really enjoy doing stuff like that. So, and that's probably something I can show you guys as well because it's much funner to watch than to just try and figure it out based on what I just said. So, I've not found the selection of air plants here though in North Carolina, obviously, that you can in Florida. They're very, very prevalent in Florida. They grow, you can just like pick them out of the trees. There's a particular air plant that you can just pick out of the trees. It's really cool. It's not like anything spectacular to look at, but I think they're cute. I like them. So I would always, when I'd find them low enough to the ground, I'd take them and I'd, bring them in and keep them. So, but since we have a little bit of time left, I'm going to do something really cool. You guys are going to get the first chance. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. There you guys go again. A little handheld terrarium. I'm going to show you guys my new baby. You have to promise me though to go watch the unboxing video when we get done here, okay? all stuck up in the... Come here, honey. It's okay. You're okay, honey. This is... This is Lizzie. And she is my 100%. Oops, I kicked the camera stand. This is my 100%. Thank you very much, Kitty. This is my 100% Halloween mask female. Look how pretty she is. Just got her on Wednesday. This is actually her first time out because I always give my animals a couple of days to adjust to their environment, their new environment, before I start handling them. So this is Lizzie's first time out. So you guys got to see her literally for the first time since unboxing. I wish you guys could see her eyes. They're so pretty. The gray part, it's all like, what's the word that I'm looking for? She's got like all these like lines through the gray part. It's just a really, really pretty eye. Oh, thank you, Lemon. This is only one of my many babies. Like I said, she is new to the family, but definitely loved. I love my little critters so much. So I just disturbed her. She was all curled up in her cave. But look at her markings. I'm probably going to pair her with a clown. They'll make very, very pretty babies. I'm not sure what that means, Lena. Come back over here, Lizzie. So yeah, I got this girl from GTL Geckos, Jeffrey Knapp at GTL Geckos. He produces some beautiful, beautiful geckos. I'm showing you off, Princess Lizzie. And she was already named Lizzie, so, Helena retracted the message, so I'm guessing that didn't mean anything. I'm like, Helena, what does that mean exactly? I love your personality, Helena. Woohoo for you. Yes, that is totally something I would do. Somebody's a little tipsy, Kitty thinks. That's funny. You know, I really do miss, I really miss wine. I don't drink anymore. I haven't for a long time. I found myself dumping my wine like after a few sips down the drain, and after so long, it just didn't make any sense. So I stopped drinking. I don't like the way it makes me feel. So I do though miss like sitting down to something that I find relaxing and, you know, sipping some wine. And that is definitely, when I liked the feeling, that was a nice feeling. But, you know, I don't dig it anymore. But to each his own. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying don't drink. Like I said, I miss my wine. I miss it very, very much. My favorite kind of wine is Riesling. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Riesling. We'll only drink wine, but never from Italy. You know, it's funny. He says, my favorite wine is California. I really like California wines. But I'm also like a, you know, part California, part Florida brat. Did we lose Lemon? Did she leave us? What do you guys think? Should I keep her? Oh, there you are. Someone dropped off. Is great with barbecue. I've never had it with barbecue. That actually does sound like it would taste really good because of the sweetness. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if we lost Kitty then. But sometimes my counts for some reason. Nope. Absolutely. Thank you, Helena. I have a lot of geckos that have very elongated faces. So I love her like little kind of not squishy face, but sorry, dropping things over here. Not squishy face, but she's got like a very her snout is like more broad and snubby. Um, good pairing. I may have to try that. But another thing with the alcohol now too is like, what was it, on New Year's? I tried to take a shot of something and it hurt my stomach so bad. I have a lot of digestive issues. So now it's like a matter of just not, like, there's just no point. I'm just gonna be torturing myself, and that's no fun. So I'll end up setting my like acid reflux off for days, literally days. And there's not anything I can do that will like take it completely away. And I get an atypical what do they call it? Like my symptoms are atypical. I get a burning. It feels like someone has stuck a cigarette down my throat, and it's burning inside my lungs. So that is not comfortable. And I get both types. I do get it in the front sometimes, and that's more comfortable than when it gets in my lungs. And it's like it burns down here, and like from laying down, I guess from the acid going up my esophagus. I'll wake up and a lot of times I can't sleep because of that burning in my back. And I take meds for it, prescription meds, over the counter meds. It's gotten a little bit better, but I was having to drink liquid lidocaine, to help it. So, but you take what life gives you, you try and make lemons out of lemonade. Thank you, Helena. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I've been told that she's a very, very sweet girl, and I definitely think that is the truth. No, the guy that I got her from, I know wouldn't tell me that if it wasn't true. I was hoping that his sister might join us, and actually, I'm gonna be interviewing him on the 23rd, most likely. Yeah, it smells. I don't like the way beer smells at all, and I can smell it like a mile away on somebody. So, yeah, I don't much like the way it smells either. And if you're not a drinker, like, thank you so much, Helena. I think so too. I can't wait, to to start, a project with her. I don't know if I mentioned, I'll probably pair her with a clown. They'll come out with some really, really pretty babies. She's like, what's going on? What are y'all doing? We're looking at you. Guinness is life. Oh, I could not do Guinness. I can't. I take a sip when I want it. Spit it out everywhere. That's what that was. It wasn't a full raspberry. It didn't come out quite right. You and pizza, Kitty, I swear. I had pizza for dinner last night, but I can't really eat pizza with red sauce on it. So I had to eat. It was bacon, chicken, ranch, stuffed crust pizza, and the stuffed crust had cheese and the bacon in it. Oh, it was great. And I found cheesy bread with no marinara sauce on it, so I was really happy I got to eat, things that I love that are very hard for me to eat anymore. So Do you like your head pat? So I've got a little one who just loves her head being pet. She'll actually like push your head up like this one is doing. Push her head up, but she'll like sit there like a dog and let me do it for like a while. Just sit there and rub her little head. And she spent most of the day chilling with me in the blanket. Like I felt bad taking her and putting her back. She's pretty chill. She is very chill. She just wants to be up high. They all like to be up high, and they all like my hair. Kitty knows this. Or a kitty bunk, give her a pat. Okay, I will, Helena. Lizzie, Helena says hi. She says, how you doing, little mama? How you doing, little mamas? So yeah, this is my new girlie. And you guys, of course, will be seeing more of her on the channel. Just make sure to look out for videos pertaining to herself. Oh, and her name, by the way, has nothing to do with the fact that she's a lizard. It's after a singer. So, in case you guys are wondering. She's gonna make some really, really cute babies. And if you take the colors of the clown, the bright yellows, it's gonna be some pretty guys. You should see the way her little back feet. She's so cute. The way her little back feet are tucked up. I don't know if you guys can see that. I love her stubby little snout, you guys. Look how stubby her little snout is. Little stubby snout. I want to touch it. I want to bonk it. Yes, you're going to have to get used to that. Like when you look at the difference between her face and like Snow's face, it's a major difference. Actually, they do make good accessories. I know this because I had my first. Oh, it's okay, Lizzie. It's okay. I know. You're not used to me yet. I had my first leopard gecko like 20 something years ago. But this is before like people really knew how to properly take care of them. And I had no idea that it was a crepuscular animal or a nocturnal animal. And I took my gecko to a parade and he was fine all day, but I guess he was stressed out by it because when I went to go hand him to my kid's dad, or maybe he just didn't like my kid's dad, he bit him and I couldn't understand why. I figured it's because he just didn't like him, but now I know that it's probably that he was stressed out and whatever energy my kid's dad was throwing off was like too much for him, most likely. So yeah, unfortunately, you can only use these guys fairly as accessories, during dusk, dawn, and at night. I need to get more animals that are awake during the day, you guys, because, like, my animals all sleep during the day. They're so boring. So boring. I shouldn't say that, because then I'm going to possibly keep you guys from getting them. And they are not boring pets by far. They just sleep during the day, and of course we sleep at night. They like to be awake at night, but you do catch them awake during the day sometimes. So, and then we've got Cookie is due to lay eggs. She's digging right now as we speak. She was digging last night, but I didn't find any eggs this morning. I was really bummed. I'm wondering why she's holding on to them, but your animals sleep during the day too. What do you have, Elena? So yeah, Cookie is digging to lay some new eggs. You have a frog. Oh, what kind of frog do you have, Lemon? I have frogs as well. I still have to get them over here, but you can see all sorts of footage of them on the channel. Cats, yep. Kitty knows. Cats sleep all day. Yes, I'm very familiar with that because I have had cats all growing up. I love cats so much. So much. Yes. I love all animals. I like all critters except for earwigs and cockroaches. There's actually some breeds of cockroaches I've learned to like because of the reptiles. They're your familiars, yeah. You can see mine too. So, yeah, hence the kitty ears. I mean, I have a few familiars, but cats are definitely one of them. She's just looking all hot. Blasphemy. You're only resting our eyes, he says. Oh, they're dumpy frogs. I have two dumpy frogs, Emerald and Opal. Check out, like I said, check out the videos of them on the channel. There's some really cute videos of them. I love dumpy frogs. I wish I could see yours. What is your dumpy frog's name? And he said, mine is Emerald and Opal. And Opal's the boy, and he's actually the smaller one, and Emerald's the girl, and she's the big fat one. So it's funny, some of the videos, because, you know, he's the boyfriend, she's the girlfriend, but it looks like it would be opposite if you know, if you didn't know any better. I'm going to go ahead and put her away for right now. Here you go, honey bun. And Honey, I paired Honey up with Scurry. So Honey, who is my soft scale empty bat that I got from Will and Audra at Flawless. I paired her up with Scurry, who is a het axanthic lily white, so we'll see what we end up from that combination, end up with. That'll be fun. Who else is laying? We've got someone else who's laying, which you've not been introduced to her yet. There's a reason why, because you guys haven't seen the unboxing video yet, because I haven't edited it. Well, I went to go edit it, but I can't get the music that I want. I want Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish for this video. And you have to go to your computer apparently and then do something to get it, into the video without a copyright issue. So I'm learning how to do all that stuff. I have to get my computer up and running. Booba or Mr. Sunshine just brought the charging cord to me yesterday. So I will be getting on there and messing around. I don't know why I've put it off. I just have. But and then I'm getting another gecko. I can't wait. It's gonna be a little while because I'm doing kind of like a payment plan. Also from Will and Audra at Flawless, and I have a picture, but it's on my phone, so I can't show you guys. I should post the picture in the community section. It's a female axanthic, so that I can pair her with my lily white het axanthic and get axanthic babies. And if you don't know what a lily white axanthic, het axanthic lily white crested gecko looks like, I'll give you an idea. This doesn't give them any justice by far, but this is what their colorations are. They end up with the markings of a lily white, but then the black, underneath. And they're just absolutely gorgeous lizards, and they're worth quite a bit. So that's one direction I'm going in. I've got a few different things that I'm working with. I've got the Benoits. I've got Snow, and then Sassy and Temper, because I'm going to do my snow program. Get some super snows. And then also I still have, well, Munchkin, you know, my Chihuahua still has to mature, who I found out recently is a boy. And once he matures, I will be breeding him. Um, so yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3 females laying right now. The Snows, the Temper, Sassy, and Snow. I'm gonna pair Snow up with Temper and Sassy, but they're just a little bit too young still, so I want to hold off on that for a little bit longer. Um, and then I think that, oh, Azrael needs a girlfriend. His crazy butt, he lost his tail. I think I told you that last week. I should get him out and show you. He's a little frog butt now, and I don't know how or where he lost his tail. This is like the freakiest part to me. I know what editing app do I use. I usually, thank you, Kitty. Her name is Toad. Oh, that is so adorable, Lemon. Yeah, I use CapCut for my videos. There's a couple different editing apps out there, but I find CapCut is really easy and it's fun. It has like a lot of fun features and stuff. So, but yeah, I forget what I was saying, and I dropped my water bottle. Pick that up. I'm thirsty. So, but that is a really, really cute name, Toad. That's so perfect. Do you know, is Toad a male or a female? I should have you guys submit pictures of your pets, and that way I could put them up in the community section. That'd be something really fun to do. I would love to feature your guys' pets. She's a girl. Aww. How long have you had her for? Kitty, can you throw my email up there? Lemon, if you wouldn't mind emailing me a picture of Toad, and I'm going to start doing that. Helena, same thing, about 2 years old. That's so adorable. It's about how old Emerald is. Yeah, please, you guys, email me pictures of your animals, because that's the only way that I would be able to show them in the community section. Unfortunately, I wish that we could upload pictures in comments, but you know, YouTube hasn't made that an option yet. Maybe someday they will. I hope they will. It'd be nice. But yeah, before we go, if you would throw that email up there for me, Kitty, if you have it handy. And Lemon, just so you know, I am on Instagram and TikTok too. My forgetful self has forgotten to email the links to my moderator. So, there we go. Thank you very much, Kitty. I appreciate it. So, yes, if you guys would please email me pictures of your guys' pets. Just being themselves, doing cute things, just what have you. I would love to see them. Yes, I know, you're right. I do. So, at some point though, Kitty, I think, and like, I would have already done it, but I'm trying to come up with a good name. T.A.S.A. Terrarium, the T.A.S.A. Terrariums is already taken, and I don't want to confuse, because that happened with TikTok and Instagram, because we started with accounts that were linked to him, and then I couldn't edit and upload videos into his phone, so I just started using, like, I turned my TikTok, my personal TikTok and personal, my Instagram was already like filled up with people, so my personal Instagram had become now the business Instagram basically, so I switched to a business Instagram account. But there's been confusion because originally everything was in the T.A.S.A. Terrarium's name, And so like I've got people who are following, you know, the old account, and I've got people who are following my personal account instead of the business account, and I still have people who continue following me on the on my private account, even though I've made it clear that I'm not posting there anymore. So what can I do? Spend 45 minutes and delete all emails over a month old. But see, I have some important emails that are more than a month old, and like I tried to what's the word, archive. I archived because I wanted to show you guys. I got 80,000 views. vidIQ sent me 5 minutes, and so I was gonna say no, it would take me 45 minutes because I'd have to go through and have to find the important ones and all that stuff. And I'm not great at working my inbox, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty tech savvy, but I don't like my inbox. Like I said, I archived because I wanted to upload an image of thank you, the fact that I'd hit 80,000 views, and then the email just went poof, and now I can't find it. So, but I've gotten 500 watch hours. Woohoo! I only now have what, like 150, around 150 subscribers and 2,500 more watch hours to go until partial monetization, you guys. Yay! Watch more videos. So, yeah, I don't know what is up with it. Like, I've gone to my file, it's not in my file. Search for 80,000. That's a good thing. I'll try that. That's a good idea. Woohoo! Yay! I'm shooting for full monetization. So if any of you guys, of course, know anybody who would, you know, benefit from watching the channel or enjoy the channel, please invite them to subscribe. You know, yeah. Celebration time. So maybe when I hit 400 subscribers, how about when I hit 500 subscribers, we'll do some sort of a celebration thing. I'll do some sort of, you know, a contest of some sort. So we'll do something fun. So that's definitely something to shoot for. Kitty also does not like Gmail. As soon as mail goes back forth a few times, it is hard to follow. Yeah, Kitty, yeah, you told me, and that's a pain. I get it. I totally get it. Gmail is not. It's user friendly as it's supposed to be. It's not really all that user friendly, I don't think. So, well, you guys, Lemon, since this is your first time joining, I do try and keep these to an hour to, you know, respect everybody's time. So we've got a little bit over an hour. Sometimes we do go over, but I want to Gmail users unite. Yeah, let's unite and then like let's boycott Gmail. Go back to Yahoo or something. I don't know. Fight the power. Fight the power. Wait, this sitting this, yeah. Fight the power. So with that being said, I want to, Elena thinks that's funny. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun as always. And I'll meet you here again, same time, same place next week. I can't wait. I love to see you guys and interact with you on a more, you know, one-to-one level. Interact with you period, because I can't do that through my videos. So even through comments, I mean, Kitty and I banter back and forth, but yeah, fight the power, because Kitty. So good night, Helena. Good night, Lemon. Oh, I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. That's what I'm here for. I really like to entertain people. So I'm glad that you had a good time, and of course, join us next week. We will look forward to seeing you there. I hope you guys have a great night. And and Kitty, yes, thank you for joining us, everybody. This is growing and this is really exciting for me. So I love you guys and I wish you a great night. Much love to all of you. And as always, blessed be. Love you guys.